This is the story of Yalda, a small girl who lived in a little village with her mother. One long dark night, just like this one, Yalda's mother got very sick. Yalda went outside to get help, but no one was there. The doors and windows were shut because the night was long and cold, and the people were asleep. There was no one to help her, but she didn't give up and kept searching into the dark, snowy night. Yalda walked for a long time outside of the village, through the deep snow, looking for someone to help her. She was so tired, and her toes and cheeks so cold, that fell down beside a pomegranate tree outside of the village. Yalda didn't see the small house behind the pomegranate tree. The house belonged to an old woman who the village people called an evil witch. The old witch walked by and found Yalda sick and cold. In the snow, the witch carried Yalda into her home and put her next to the fire. Hours later, in the dark of the night, one of the neighbors went to check on them, but only found Yalda's mom lying on the ground. She had passed away. The neighbor was so worried and started shouting, "Oh, help! Someone help! Yalda is lost! Her mother has died!" The news spread, and the village people came outside and began searching for Yalda. They saw the footprint in the snow, leading out of the village towards this witch's house. That evil witch has taken her. They cried all together. The village went to find the house of the witch. Meanwhile, Yalda woke up and in the firelight saw a cloth on the ground with pomegranates and watermelon. She wasn't sure where she was. Maybe she thought she shouldn't touch it, but she was so hungry, and the fruit was so beautiful. Soon she had eaten all the fruit. Then her heart ached, and she remembered Mom. She felt alone as she realized her mom had left the world. She was very sad. Just then the old woman came in from the dark, cold night. In her hands she carried more fruit for Yalda to eat. But Yalda was crying, so the old woman put the fruit down and came and sat next to the Yalda. Soon they heard yelling outside, "Come out, you old witch! What have you done with her?" The old woman got up, opened her door, and peered outside. Confused and worried, she saw many people outside her house, shouting and with fire in their hands. She tried to speak, but they would not listen. "Give Yalda back to us!" they yelled. Angry mob of people come closer and closer, their hearts as cold as the night. But Yalda heard the shouts. Through her tears, she understood what they were saying and knew what she had to do. She wiped away her tears, took a breath, and reveille went outside. She stood between the people from her village and the old woman, and with loud voice she said, "This woman is not a witch. She is very kind. When I was cold, she carried me inside, and she put me near the fire to become warm. I was so hungry, and she gave me delicious fruit to eat. And when I was sad, she comforted me." The villagers were surprised to see Yalda well and cared for, so they listened and learned that they had judged the old woman too quickly. They could have been kinder to her. They saw that there were many good things they could learn from the old woman. That night, a whole village and the old woman celebrated together that Yalda was found and was safe. They had a party and ate food together. Ever since that day, on the longest, coldest night of the year, our people get together to remember Yalda's bravery and the old woman's kindness and hospitality. This, my dear, is the night of Yalda.